In the remote high cliffs of Nepal, only just 2 weeks a year, a very rare honey with hallucinogenic effects is harvested. Mad honey. This extraordinary honey, produced by the world's largest honeybees in the Himalayas, contains very potent Grayanotoxins. These toxins can distort your senses in unimaginable ways and send your mind into vivid hallucinations like hearing voices that don't exist or seeing the world around you melting away. To reach the rare mad honeycombs, hunters climb hundreds of meters up unsafe cliffs, relying solely on just a rope ladder. They use only their bare hands and feet while bearing countless painful stings from the giant bees. Throughout history, locals have used mad honey in small doses as a cure for various diseases and an aphrodisiac. But the line between its unique healing capabilities and toxicity is razor thin. An extra spoon of mad honey might cause a slowed heart rate, paralysis, or even loss of life. In the remote village we are visiting, only one family is left practicing mad honey hunting. Just like in this 7,500-year-old cave painting, their ancient methods have never changed. And their way of hunting honey is something that you won't see anywhere else. After 36 hours of flying and road tripping, we finally arrived at Tansi village and met the Gurung tribe. They've migrated and settled here from Tibet.
How are you?
I am fine.
Your father is the main honey hunter?
Yeah.
According to their custom, the newcomers like me must wear an amulet for protection against harm, illness, and evil spirits. So before going honey hunting, the lady blesses me with water and ties a thread around my neck. We're currently heading towards the honey hunters. We're making our way downhill along a path with rice terraces.
Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.
Here stand 3 generations of honey hunters. Budiman, his father, and his grandfather. The years of hard work are visible in his hand.
मेरो नाम नन्दलाल तामाङ म कानुन पहिले दिन काटेको हो बाउबाजेहरूले बुढापाकाहरूले
Every year he goes to the towering cliffs to seek mad honey.
मोटुदहरु चाहिन्छ म यसो यो काम म गर्छु भनेर आँटिलो चाहिन्छ.
Everyone is busy with their tasks right now. They are getting ready to hunt the golden potion. Nanda and her father are making plans to decide which cliff they will go to while the others prepare the handmade tools. To create a ladder, they are carefully fitting these wooden rungs into the braids of 2 bamboo ropes, which are meters long. At the top of the cliff, Nanda and the other villagers are making final preparations. They are firmly securing the ladder on the trunk of a tree. Getting the ladder close to the beehives is crucial.
अब यो डोरी को टुप्पा मेन भनेको यही हो डोरी हो मेन भनेको यो बान्नु पर्यो राम्रोसँग त्यहाँ बानेपछि
अगो पुगेर उनीहरु साइड लाएर पछि मात्रै झार्नु पर्यो नि
टाङको पनि आइन्छ टाङको
Meanwhile, others are making a huge bundle of freshly cut leaves. They place some chalks in the middle and wrap it around with a rope. This giant incense is the only defense of the honey hunter against the bee colonies.
उले हटाउँदाखेरि आगो लाग्नु पर्छ आगो नलाइसम्म त्यो हट्दै हट्दैन उले हैन उले बनाउनु पर्यो
जब एकचोटी धुवाले लाग्यो उ लट्ठ हुन्छ पहिलोचोटी धुवाले जान्छ जब अनि उ चाहिँ पहिलोचोटी एकदम रथनेर घुम्छ झ्याप एकचोटी भेटिसकेपछि उ लाटो हुन्छ के.
Has there ever been an incident that you were caught in a fire?
आगो लाग्ने बेला जोखिम हुन्छ नि काट्ने मान्छेले त्यो बोल्न सक्छ त्यो दोरै बोलेर पनि जलेर पनि आफू नि जोखिम पर्न सक्छ त्यही हो अब.
What's this for?
It's a strap for securing it.
All right.
The hunters put on their beekeeper mask. It's time to go down. The ladder they use is 80 meters long, but the cliff is taller than that height. So Nanda starts his climb from the top of the cliff instead of starting at the bottom. I will stay with the group providing support from below the cliff. It's better to put the beekeeper suit on because this place will soon be swarming with angry bees.
All right. You're good to go.
The mad honey is produced by Apis laboriosa, the largest honeybee on Earth. Being 3 centimeters tall, this species is twice as large as the average worker honeybee and has long stingers that can easily penetrate clothing. Their first stop is a ledge right above the giant beehives. Here they rearrange the position of the ladder. To make the ladder stay balanced, Nanda's friend climbs down to the lowest point of the rope and waits there.
With this teamwork, they will get the mad honey and we will be able to taste it.
जुत्ता लगाउँदैन
निरमा जुत्ता लगाउँदैन सिप
Why is it so?
खाली खुट्टाले त अलिकति त्यहाँ टेक्ने ठाउँ
यो डर छ कि छैन भन्ने कुरा
खुट्टाले
त्यो जोइन ढुङ्गाहरु खुस्किन सक्छ यो के रे खुट्टाहरु चिप्लेर पनि त्यो डिलको जोखिम हुन्छ के त्यो खुट्टाहरु डिलमा आफ्नो सेफ्टी हुँदैन डिलमा लडेर पनि मान्छे गएको नि छ
गुरुमा 3 जना गयो मोरले कुनै बेला टोक्छ कुनै बेला म त यसो ज्यानमा मुटिमुटी हुन्छ जति 100 150 200 भन्नु सक्दैन
कोही नै हुन्छ नि नराएर मान्छे नै डल्ला जस्तो नि हुन्छ नि धेरै टोक्यो हुन्छ
The honeycomb surface is covered with black layer of bees. Consisting of up to 100,000 bees, each colony builds one vertical exposed comb at the cliffs reaching up to 1 meter in length. Smoke is rising. The bees have sensed danger and are now doing their defense wave by moving their abdomens up and down in perfect sync to scare off the enemy. This optical illusion confuses predators by making the bees appear as a single massive organism. The bees are now fighting off my drone. They are seeing it as a giant buzzing intruder. It's time for the most multitasking part of the job. Nanda has a lot to juggle. He uses 2 poles, one to balance the basket. To keep the pole steady, he uses his foot. And with the other pole, he is cutting the huge honeycomb while the bees are furiously buzzing around. Every time, he cuts out several kilos of honey. Bees may sting him over 100 times each hunt, but he has to stay stable. The hunter's gotta be quick and careful up there. His only safety is the rope tied to the bamboo ladder. Any wrong move could be fatal.
How many years he has been hunting honey?
भयो धेरै 20 एकैछ भयो होला
मुटु चाहिँ यसलाई तपाईको नि मुटु चाहिँ ढुङ्गा जस्तै बनाएर जानुपर्छ भिरमा भिरमसँग लड्न चाहिँ उस्तै मान्छे त जान सक्दैन भिरमा सबैले भिरमा बह भन्छ रहर गर्छ तर आइसकेपछि चाहिँ सबैको सातो लान्छ त्यही हो
त्यस्तो पे लाग्यो फेरि धेरै नै खाँदैन
यति खाइ नै लाग्छ
अर्कोले खान्छ 2-3 चम्चा खान्छ त्यो लाग्यो भने लाग्छ 24 घण्टासम्म लाग्छ त्यसले त्यहाँले छोड्छ
If I take a spoon of honey, what happens?
You become a panic, vomiting, and unconscious.
What if I take 2 spoons?
You don't know anything.
I will be like paralyzed.
Yeah, one day for like a paralyzed.
We're going back as it started raining. We don't want our cameras to get wet. Honey hunters will meet us in village. Namaste. So while he was cooking, lights went off.
These days, the monsoon rains are about to take over Nepal. The electricity has been out for 3 hours now, and it's starting to get dark. The honey hunters couldn't return to the village yet. Megu is cooking some veggies and rice for us with the help of a flashlight. Finally, all the hunters have returned to the village safe and sound after a long day.
Did the bees sting?
Oh, right here.
How much honey did we hunt today? Will you all go if the weather is good?
पानी पर्यो भने भोलि चिप्लिन्छ अनि भिरमा जाने अलि डर हुन्छ राम्रो भयो भने हामी जान सक्छौं
Tell us what has happened to your father.
अन्डा हालेर म हालेर मजाले घोडेर खादियो एउटा बुको हामीले ओड्ने बुको के बुको त्यही बिछाएर रातभरि त्यही सुत्यो बुको त्यो भोलि बिहान त यो उकालो छ नि त पल्लो आउनु उकालोमा त हात र खुट्टा भरि त्यो भक्कल यहाँ आइपुगेको थियो फेरि भागिहाल्यो तल 3 दिन सुत्यो भने बुढोलाई बिचारा लट्टै बनाछ
I was really excited to try mad honey today, but now it's past 10 p.m. and everyone needs to wake up early for tomorrow's harvest. Trying it alone at night might not be safe, especially in a remote area miles away from the nearest health facility. So I have to wait until tomorrow to give mad honey a go.
We're gonna have breakfast. It's like 7 a.m. in the morning. After breakfast we'll go for honey hunting. This time I'll taste it. We were there yesterday. Today which way are we going to go? The other side?
Other side, yes.
Are we going to climb up or climb down?
Climb down.
Alright.
Today we have a larger group with us. They believe that today's location will result in a bigger mad honey harvest. Now it's time for the hunters to sacrifice the chicken.
They are cutting these wood pieces to add to the ladder.
The ladder is so heavy that even 2 people can hardly carry it. While they get the chicken ready, we're making our way to the cliff where the honey will be harvested. The path is much more treacherous today, with slippery grounds.
This bridge has collapsed due to landslides, but we have to get to the other side because that's where they will harvest honey. Okay, it's alright, it's alright. We have to be like synchronized because we are shaking the bridge. Very dangerous. You fine?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And
Okay.
you?
I am fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming down.
Stop!
Yeah, I got it. If there's anything more dangerous than mad honey itself, surely the way of harvesting it. If he falls down from that edge, there's no way he can survive. It's at least 100 meters.
I took this off, but he told me to put it on again. Maybe in an hour we will have a lot of bees flying around, furious bees.
Even while we were waiting, some bees had already started to defecate on us. What you see on his finger is bee feces.
This honey toilet.
So this is bee poop.
Nanda and the other hunters are back at it again. The ladder and the flaming bundle are lowered. The mad honey harvest has begun.
See how he fixes this stick with his foot? Amazing. He's like an acrobat there.
Grayanotoxins come from the nectar of rhododendron flowers that bloom in the Himalayas, and it takes about 4 million flower visits for the bees to make just 1 kilogram of honey. And an average worker bee produces only 1/20th of a tablespoon of honey in its entire lifetime. So it's not surprising that the 200 grams of rare harvest mad honey, which has the highest amount of grayanotoxins that I am about to taste, is currently being sold on the market for approximately $400. However, it's a sad fact that hunters risking their lives earn less than $50 per person by selling kilograms of honey. Here comes a basket full of honey straight up from the cliff. The team is now extracting the mad honey. They use a straw sieve to filter out larvae, dead bees, insects, and other impurities and store it in the plastic jerry can. It's finally time to taste the mad honey. This is where things get really exciting. It has a slight bitter taste with sweetness. I can really feel the grayanotoxin kick in almost immediately.
It's tingling, right?
Yeah, there's a different texture.
It slowly burns your mouth.
It already started, as you said. It's like eating something spicy.
Yeah.
But there's a risk I didn't think about.
तपाईले खाइसक्नु हो लाग्छ फेरि मलाई त मलाई लाग्यो यहाँ राख्नु हुँदैन माथि लानुपर्छ नि त
I definitely don't want to experience temporary paralysis or unconsciousness out here in the middle of nowhere, so I'm moving fast.
When you get intoxicated with this honey, you'll be like dead for 12 hours. You cannot move your body. Yeah, it'll be hard for us to help you, carry you this mountain.
Even that amount will get me high? Even that amount?
Sometimes yes.
We have a lot of way to go back.
We are hurrying to return to the village. I hope my body does not give up. Since we climbed up high enough, we're going to take a quick break here. We will eat the chicken which was sacrificed before the honey harvest.
Take it, brother.
Thank you, brother.
He was stung several times and a painful one was right on his lower lip. It's visibly swollen. Eating something will slow down the absorption of the mad honey and the grayanotoxin entering my bloodstream, so we can keep going with less rush. Mad honey is considered the earliest known biological weapon. In 67 BC, as the Romans invaded the Black Sea region, the soldiers of the Kingdom of Pontus placed mad honeycombs along the path of the Roman army. The Romans couldn't resist, became intoxicated, lost their guard, and their lives were ended tragically.
When I have the perfect dose, I see more clearly. I feel active mentally, and I can work more, I can focus more. I use it as a meditative purpose.
What is right dose?
It depends on the honey. This one is very strong. 1 tablespoon is okay for me. If you overeat, then it's going to be very bad for you.
I finally got to the entrance of the village without any trouble, and here I go for one last dose of mad honey here. This time, I'm not holding back and squeezing a generous amount of mad honey into my mouth.
I ate a lot, right? I don't know if it's too much, but I already swallowed the entire thing. I hope I won't get really sick. The taste is really, really, really bitter, and it makes me cough a lot. We'll wait, and I'll tell you my experience with all the details.
Your body will start to heat first, you'll feel tingling, but it highly varies.
Do you think that I consumed a lot of honey?
That's a decent amount too, but we will see. Megu consumed like a small spoon of the same honey and he is throwing up.
So what I will feel is totally a surprise. Everybody experiences it differently. Let's give it some time and see what happens.
While we wait for mad honey to kick in, I got really exciting news to share with you. This is something that I dreamed about for years, and after months of hard work, I am thrilled to announce that I started a game development company, Bonobos Games, and we have just completed our very first game.
It's called The Last Drop. It's a single-player PC survival game. In a world overtaken by drought, you control the last water droplet on Earth. Your mission is to fight off enemies who want to destroy you by making strategic decisions to survive and keep the planet alive. As you level up, enemies enemies get tougher and also increase in number with each endless wave. But don't worry, you can equip your character with unique powerful weapons like water bombs, ice lasers, mud buddy, and more. Using them is pretty fun. Look how each shot and splash bursts with energy. The best part is the last drop offers customization to suit your strategy. Unlock different sections of the map and rebuild the terrain to maximize your defense. Every turn brings a new challenge and no two gameplays are the same. Compete on the global leaderboard where you can track your score and ranking and challenge players from around the world. You can also join the dynamic player community to share your feedback and discuss strategies with other players and help shaping the future of the game. The last drop never ends. It's all about how long you can survive.
Click the link at the very top of the description box of this video. Download the last drop on Steam now and let's see if you can earn a top spot on the leaderboard.
It's been a few hours since I ate the mad honey, and last I checked, Megu was feeling sick. I'm going to see how he's doing now.
How are you feeling, man?
Not good, not good.
How much did you consume?
A little bit. Just.
I consumed more than that. You want to sleep? We can leave you alone. Cold.
And my leg, my finger, very cold.
So, can you stand up?
No, no, no.
I feel thirsty. If I drink water,
Don't drink.
Why?
I also say I feel thirsty. I drink water. I vomiting. Then again vomiting. Then again vomiting. 10 times I vomiting.
Soon after, I started showing similar symptoms to Megu. My body temperature dropped suddenly, and I wrapped myself tightly in the first blanket I could find.
Is coughing normal?
You want some water, tea?
Yes. Look, this is hot.
Yes.
I don't feel any heat on my fingertips. I can hold it like this for hours.
You hold it here and I hold it here. Who can keep longer?
You still hold it?
In the human body, Grayanotoxin disrupts sodium channel activity in cell membranes and prevents neurons and muscle cells from communicating and functioning properly. That's why my fingertips are currently insensitive to heat and have abnormal sensations like tingling and numbness, and I feel this effect slowly spreads throughout my body.
Take it, man, take it. I feel very hot now.
कहिले चिसो हुन्छ कहिले तातो हुन्छ जाने के कहिले खैमा खमो खैमा तातो हुन्छ कहिले चिसो हुन्छ कहिले तातो हुन्छ
I first felt like I was burning, so I tried to take off my shirt, and then after a little moment I was feeling cold.
The lady also had a spoonful of the mad honey we harvested today. She seems to be in good spirits. Our host is definitely benefiting more from mad honey than I am. She's now in a euphoric state.
How old is she? It's so rude to ask, I'm sorry. What's she saying?
She's saying
Is she comfortable with us filming her?
yes.
I have a headache here, from my forehead to my left eye. So I don't want to keep my eye open.
I'm dealing with pain all over my body. Seconds feel like hours, and I slightly lose my track of time. The effects are growing more intense, and I'm starting to feel sick. I've suddenly begun throwing up. Grayanotoxin doesn't have an antidote. Most of the time, the body can tolerate it, but there are rare cases where it can cause heart failure. To enjoy the medicinal benefits without side effects, it's best to stick to your doctor's recommendations. Fortunately, my body cleared the poison within 24 hours, and I felt much better the next day, despite a night filled with headaches, nausea, and ringing in my ears. Mad honey isn't easy to come by. It requires skilled and brave individuals to harvest it from cliffside hives. The Gurungs preserve a rich cultural legacy that I hope will be passed down to future generations.
Don't forget to download the game that my game development company has created, The Last Drop. Go play it on Steam now. I'm sure you will have a great time. The link to the game is at the very top of the description box of this video. See you on the leaderboard of The Last Drop. Ruhi Cenet was here.